It's a hidden gem. I mean, it's got everything you need. You can ski as steep and gnarly as you want, and we've got some great learn to ski areas also.
Many of them will say, I didn't think I would ever ski or ski again or be with my kids again. And what can you say when you hear something like that?
Just a 90-minute drive from Fresno, sitting high above Huntington Lake, China Peak is the Central Valley's local ski resort. But don't equate local with little. The mountain boasts 11 lifts, 45 runs, and 3 terrain parks.
Most people that come here that are big skiers or snowboarders and they've never been here, they're surprised with the terrain, they're surprised with the advanced skiing, they're surprised with how much bigger and better it is than they thought it was.
Nick Cohe is China Peak's new director of skiing. A former collegiate and professional skier, Cohe's talent took him around the world the last decade.
Canadian Rockies, the Quebec, Mount Saint-Anne, Mount Tremblant. I skied in Europe, Finland, Sweden, Norway, Austria, Germany, Switzerland, France, Italy, all the Alps. I skied in New Zealand 9 times.
But now Cohe's skiing Sierra style. And the first Saturday of each month, leading a unique program called Ski with Nick. It's part instructional, part story time, and specifically for intermediate skiers, like myself. Comfortable on blues and black diamonds, but could use some improvements on technique.
There's no product like it in the state of California. I put my ski racing hat on and my ski racing eye, and I say, okay, we could work a little bit more on your ankle flexion and a little bit more forward in your hands. Well, with a lot of skiers, they're a little bit more lax. When you do that, you kind of sit and you're in this back seat position, whereas in skiing, you really want to be on the aggressive side, on the attack.
Another very unique and wonderful program is run by the Central California Adaptive Sports Center. You'll find their trailer at the bottom of the mountain, but these specialized instructors take skiers with disabilities to the top. When they're ready, of course.
They'll come up here thinking, well, maybe I'll try that, and hold back a little bit. We introduce them through what we call progressions and ease them into the activities. We call it challenge by choice, but all in all, most of the time people would never realize that they'd be doing the things we do.
That includes people who can't stand, but can really get moving in a variety of sit skis. Also blind skiers, like Shayla Workington, who recently skied the entire way down the mountain all by herself.
I mean, at first, I thought to myself, I don't know if I can do it, because I can't imagine it. I did it.
You got it, get up.
I did it. It was cool to know now that it is possible. And it's just cool to be excited. It's cool to be excited about something, because if we didn't have adaptive sports, if I didn't have adaptive sports, I wouldn't get this opportunity.
The Adaptive Center estimates 70% of their participants are military veterans. And while some require the specialized equipment, for many this is simply about mental health and exposure to a positive atmosphere.
It helps me build a new skill, it helps me build confidence, it keeps me occupied, it keeps me doing things that are fun and make me feel alive. It's just good to be hanging out with people who are there willing to help you out.
When they come home, they don't really have a whole lot to do. Get them out of the house, you get them, get the blood flowing, and then they kind of remember, oh yeah, this is what the world looks like. We're just a bunch of combat veterans trying to figure out things to do, and they help us, figure things out. As far as I'm concerned, they're aces in my book.
In your backyard at China Peak.
We're body in motion, for sure. Get off the couch, get out here, and enjoy the outdoors. That's what we're all about.
Nick King, Fox 26 Sports.